take him to all kinds of interesting places like museums. When Thursday comes, Lisa doesn't send Jimmy to baseball by lying and saying he hasn't been feeling well. Instead, she dresses Jimmy up in an adorable little suit and takes him to the poetry reading. Thanks to all the practice they did, Jimmy shines on the stage and recites his poems without a hitch. When the public asks who wrote them, Lisa admits Jimmy did, not caring that Simon is there. Someone also asks who the Anna in the poem is, and Jimmy explains that she can be anyone you love. In his case, Anna is Megan. Hearing her helper's name instead of her own breaks Lisa's heart and she rushes to the bathroom to have a good cry. Worried about her, Jimmy follows her, but Lisa just asks him to wait outside after expressing how proud she is of him. Once she's taken a moment to put herself together, Lisa leaves the bathroom and panics when she doesn't find Jimmy, but fortunately, he just happens to be sitting with Simon. Her relief is sadly short-lived though, because as soon as he sees her, Simon informs her that she isn't allowed in the class anymore and accuses her of leeching off a child. By the time they leave the bar, it's so late that Lisa decides it's better to take an asleep Jimmy to her own house and let him sleep on the couch. When she gets on her own bed, Grant wakes up and wonders if Lisa's ashamed of her own children, because after she left earlier, Josh confessed she seemed disappointed in them. Lisa swears that's not the case, but the hesitation is obvious. The next day at school, Lisa gets upset as soon as she notices Jimmy hasn't come to class and won't answer the phone either. When a call from his caller ID finally reaches her, it's actually Nikhil on the other end of the line, yelling at Lisa for what she did and informing her Jimmy is getting transferred to another school. Lisa returns to class pretending everything is fine, but only seconds pass before she breaks down and cries in front of all her students. After work, Lisa goes home with a plan in mind. Her obsession is so absurd that it stops her from giving up, but first, she must make amends with her family. She acts extra sweet towards Grant and manages to convince her kids to stay for dinner so they can have a proper meal all together. Lainey apologizes for snapping at her during the party, and Josh tells her all about his progress with the Marine meetings, glad to finally have some support. The next morning, Lisa says goodbye to Grant with more affection.